Django project, Django framework. So that Django framework completely made up of Python language, and we are using the Python language in that Django framework. That's why Python is very important language. Okay, so JavaScript I have completed, and let me start Python. So first I will introduce you about the Python, then I will tell you how to set up Python environment in your system in your computer, and then I will tell you about the different syntaxes of Python and different properties of Python, and how we work with numbers, how we work with the strings, then control flow, functions, list, tuples, dictionary. These things I will talk about. But this course is not completely for Python learning. This is for learning basic Python only, because in this course we are learning the basics of all the programming language that will be used in full stack developments. That's why I will cover the basic Python here, and after that we will go towards our Django frameworks, and that is very important actually. How to work on Django frameworks. So many projects that I have given you, each of you one by one, that is mostly on the Django frameworks. Okay, so that's why we need to learn Django framework. It's very important actually. So welcome to Python. So we have learned so much. So we have learned so much already that it may seem a bit crazy that we are only reaching Python now. So your previous programming experience will make learning Python a breeze. Okay, so if you uh, understand JavaScript properly in the past sessions, then Python learning is very easy. Okay, because Python is the language that is very easy in the world among all that. So that Python level 1 and level 2, these two levels we have here. So we will be covering a lot of the same general programming topics. The general programming topics that we covered in JavaScript, that topics we also covered here, like control flow, for loop, and if else statement, and functions also. But here syntax will be different. Okay, that's the only thing. And there we need to take care of indentation properly, because during the Python language we need to take care of indentation, and in other language we does not need to take care of indentation, but here in Python we need to take care of indentation. Okay, then expanding these to learn about object oriented programming. So in the level 2, when we learn about Python, then we will learn about object oriented programming. So actually object oriented programming, that is means oops, this is a very important concept which is used in many high level languages like Java, C++, and in Python also we are using object oriented programming. So many programming languages, are working on objects. So that's why we learn object-oriented programming. And in different languages, object will work differently. Okay, in C++ and on JavaScript, you already have seen the different properties of object, and here also we will talk about the object. Okay, so if you have already taken a Python course, you may already know a lot of what we are going to cover. So I think many peoples which are from AI/ML batch learn about the Python already, so this is very useful for them, and very easy for them to understand. Okay, and you may find it easier to skip ahead to a section instead of starting from the beginning. So this way you can go, and let's outline the topics of both levels to give you an idea of where to start. So Python in Python level 1, I will cover about numbers, how to deal with numbers, strings, list, dictionaries, then tuples, sets, booleans. These things we will discuss, and we will cover these topics with respect to Python. And After covering these topics, I will go towards control flow, in which I will talk about if else statement, and there is one extra, that is elif here, which is used here in case of if else statement. Elif that is not used in other languages, but here in Python we are using elif. That also I will tell you. Okay, and functions, about the functions I will tell you. So in Python level 2, I will talk about the scope of variables, scope of things, that is local, global, these things. Okay, and after that, I will tell you object-oriented programming. So that is the advanced topics and errors and exceptions, some decorators also, and regular expressions. I will talk about that. And then utilize the curriculum outline to jump to the lecture. Okay, and you feel is the most appropriate starting point for you. So if you are a complete beginner, just start from here. Okay. If it has been a long learning journey, so for just to reach this point, congratulate yourself, because you have completed HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, and after that JavaScript you have completed. So that is a big congratulations for you, guys. We are moving forward and we are doing many things. Okay, and one day we will be the full stack developer, so that we can handle projects efficiently. Okay, so that's why I'm telling everyone, understand all the things, and apply the things on your projects that I have given to you individually. So you need to take care of that. Okay, so everything you have learned so far is challenging material, so remind yourself that you are good with them. Okay, and Python level 1, level 2 are the only things standing between you and the main course topics, Django. Okay. So I already told you, after completing level 1 and level 2, then I will go towards Django. So let's dive in and get started with setting up Python and Atom text editor. But there is one difference here, is that I am not telling you about Atom text editor for Python programming. So for Python programming, in my understanding, PyCharm is the best text editor which is used especially for Python projects. So I will recommend you all, please download the PyCharm, and how you can download the PyCharm, I will tell you. So I already given you some projects, and many people have started Django projects, and first video or first topic they encountered how to install Django, and how to set up PyCharms, though they have faced many difficulties, and that's why I'm introducing you these things, how to set up PyCharm and how to download which version of PyCharm, so that you can properly work on PyCharm. Okay, so I already installed it and I am working on PyCharm that way, but I will tell you how you will do it. So first of all, you go to you search in browser PyCharm Community Edition. Okay, only, not a professional edition. For professional edition you need to give some money, so after that only you can do things, because that is for enterprise purpose software. But we are the open source guys, and we want to do some open source things, so that's why we need community edition. Okay, so whenever you search this, and you will go to the this website. Okay, so whenever you go to this website, you will encounter with for professional download only. So you does not need to go to this website, because here you can download only what professional, but it will not work. Okay. So you go to the second website. So at the second website, you will find the both version, that is professional and community version. And in community version, you need to go to the Windows. Okay, 1 minute. So which software you operating system you have? If you are running on Linux, so you will download this, and if you are download this tar file, because on Linux we are installing software using the tar file, using our command line terminal. Okay, so for Linux, this you can go to this, and Windows for this you can go to download this. Okay, so I already downloaded. I'm not going to download this. So whenever you going to download it, you can download from here. Okay, and many people can go to this Optanic website. This will directly download you. Okay, so this way you can download PyCharm, and I will show you how to open PyCharm. Okay, I will show you. So whenever you open PyCharm, it will ask you about the project. Okay, it will ask you about the project. So if you already opened that project, it will show you that project. You will select from that. But whenever you are creating first time, so you need to create the project. Okay, but it have not shown me because I already downloaded project. Let me do go to the new window, new project. Okay, so whenever you go to the new project, you will encounter this. You only need to give the path of the folder that is available in your system, and it will be anywhere. Okay, in your desktop, download, document, and anywhere. But the best practice is that you need to put that folder into your C users, and in users there is any directory by your name, that username available in your computer system. You need to put that folder inside this C, so it will work properly. But you can make any folder anywhere in your file. Okay, folder, that folder you can make anywhere, and you need to put that path only. And after that, no need to uh, disturb anything. That should be default, and then you need to create. Okay, but I already made the project, and I already actually what I have done, the already available folder I selected from here. I go to that and I selected from here, go to my folder, that this, and this is the folder Django desktop. I select this and I click OK. So after clicking OK, this path will come, and then you will uh, create. But it is already created, that's why it is not showing this create button. Okay, so this way you can make many project. Okay, so let me close this terminal. So first of all, when you open the project, you will encounter with this file, that is actually main dot. I think we have main dot Python. There is not main dot Python. So you will go to the inside that v in terminal. Okay, so actually whenever you are creating project in here, it will create virtual environment automatically. Okay, it will create virtual environment automatically. But in Visual Studio Code, when you go to download any Django project, so you need to create the virtual environment by custom way. So but here it will automatically create a venv file, that is virtual environment, and then you will be able to work with Django. But we are not work with Django right now. After completing Python, I will work with Django, and I will tell you how to install Django in this PyCharm. And here you go to the terminal. Whenever you go to the terminal, you will be here in this path. Okay. Sorry. So whenever you are going to run any command, you need to focus this path properly. Okay. So many people are going to different location here, and they are running command. Then after that, they are encountered error, that file, that folder, that directory is not available. Obviously, it will be, and it will encounter because you are not on correct path. So that's why you need to focus on that. Okay, so right now I have not created any Django, and any web app in Django. I have not created, and I also not creating in this session. But after completing Python, I will create. But one thing I can tell you, you can directly type here Python, and it will tell you which version of Python is available here. And then you will work here different things. So in Python we can work like that. In Python, when you write 2 plus 3, it will give you result that 5, like in JavaScript we have done in console. So that way you can also do here. So let me write something. 8 multiply by 8, then plus 23 multiply by 1. Okay, and it will give you result 87. So this way mathematical operation you can do, and you can uh, play with numbers in Python. So let me tell you. You can also do some Python commands and Python syntax here. You need to write just print. If you want to print something, you just need to write print, and inside the parenthesis you can write some string. Okay, like that. So I'm writing my name as a string, and you can write that way. And whenever you click enter, it will reflect that string on terminal. Okay, it will give the result. So this way you can work with the Python here in terminal. Okay, and you can also can give print, inside that you can give number. Okay, 3 plus 1. So it will encounter you the result this way. These things we can do, and whenever we do quit, so it will quit our Python, and you will again come to that directory. Okay, so whenever you want to install what Django, you need to do what? Pip install Django here, just this command. But right now I am not giving this, and I do not want to uh, uh, I did not want to install Django here. So you directly work here. Okay, and one another thing you can do here, you can create the Python file. I have already created nodes.py. Let me delete it, and after deleting I will create new again. Okay, so whenever you delete it, it will uh, it will be deleted. So I have deleted. Okay, so let I want to create new file. So you can go to new, then file. Okay, directly, and here you can create Python file only. Okay, so one thing also you can understand, in this PyCharm we can't work with JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript is not working in PyCharm because JavaScript is only working in professional version. For that you need to give some money, but we are not doing this. So for Python file you need to go to here, and it will it will generate the Python file. You need to give the line, just like I am giving name of the Python file nodes.py, and it created the Python. Okay, now here you can write the Python. So first Python I write here, that I already write in. Okay, so in Python you did not need to give a parent semicolon, but here indentation is very important. Okay, so let me run this file, because this is Python file and I already saved the code, and let me run the file. So I will run by writing what you just need to write what Python, then file name notes.py. This thing you need to write, and it will run and it will give you the result this way. Okay, so we are doing these things in this virtual environment. Okay, you need to do this also like that. So you can write many code of lines of Python here in this file, and you will run this. It will work this way. Okay, so let me comment this, and so whenever you want to comment in Python, you need to just give hash, and you can write comment. Okay, this way you can give comment after hash. Okay, so this way you can give comment. Okay, so whenever you give print and inside print, I want to okay, let me check if it is auto completing our print statement or not. Yeah, it's auto completing. So this way you can give the print, and inside the print actually I want some calculation. I want to do some calculation. Okay, so you can do this calculation like this way. And okay, so actually whenever I run this, let me check what result I will get. So it will give 105. This result it will give 105. Okay, so what this is doing, actually this is using the BODMAS. Actually this is doing first multiplication 10 into 10, then it is adding 2 plus 3. Okay, that is 105. But in case of we want to do the calculation, we need to give the parenthesis here and here and here. Now whenever you run this, you will get the different result, 156. Okay, so this is first adding this 10 plus 2, that is 12, then 10 plus 13, 13 into 12, that is 156. So this thing you can do in print. Okay, so let me do one another thing. Let me comment it. And actually I want to create variable. So here in Python you not need to give int or where or anything. You just need to create a variable. Sorry, just variable. Then in front of variable you need to give the number like that way. Okay, so I have created a variable, and it is storing what, 5. Now I need to give a here. Okay, when I give a here, let me save it, and let me run again, and it will give us the same value that is available in a. So this way you can create a variable. You can also do this thing here, and it will give the result according to that. Okay, so this way you got the result. Okay, so let me tell you one another operation you can do. You can give the a equal to a into 5. So actually I updated the a value of a. So a is 5. Now a become 5 into 5, that is 25. And after that I will give the print of a, then you will see the result maybe 25. So let's check. Yeah, 25. Okay, so the below statement is giving you 25 because we have updated the value of a. So this way you can do. And let me comment this. And I want to give one program using a proper value of variable. So this way when you create the value this, okay, and you can give this value this. Okay, so my income is a variable. I have given the value 100, and tax rate is 0.1%, means 1%. Okay, 10%. 0.1 means 10%. And my tax will be what? So my tax will be my income into tax rate. Okay, so this way you can give my income, my tax, value of my taxes, you can give this way. So whenever you multiply your income with the uh, percentage of tax, so you will calculate it your tax. Okay, and now I want to print my taxes. Okay, so whenever you print my taxes, let me save this, and whenever you run this, you will get this value. Okay, that is 10. Okay, so whenever you multiply 100 with 0.1, you will get the 10. So your tax will be 10. So whenever you will earn 100, you need to give 10 to the government in the form of tax. Then only 90 rupees will come into your account. Okay, so this way something you can do in Python, and this is regarding to the Python numbers. After that, I will tell you about the string, but in this session, I am not telling you about the string. This is all about today. Okay, then I will take the next session on Monday.